With that, it's time to crown the champion of the NFC.
Oh, let's do this.
Commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are down the peninsula from San Francisco as you get a look inside modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that don't like each other much. One will go to Super Bowl 53 as we're underway in the 2019 NFC title game.
Swap ball here. Sit. So adjustment right there. Rip. La 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 la.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not a whole lot
that's what 90-plus tackle would be? You could just dive at people like that?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Tight set. Blitz.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan being chased out.
Let me get that, buddy.
Rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here is stopped.
Let me get that, boy.
35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
All right, now look at 56. There we go now. Green, 39.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now spinning away. Touchdown.
Yep.
49ers.
Better come in them flats, boy. Playmaker out there.
37 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Better come in them flats, boy.
At a stage of this magnitude, the conference championship, so many early game jitters can happen. So
that's what you do to cover 3, buckos.
Yeah, no one wants to mention
that
before the game. No one says, hey,
listen,
listen,
sideline.
Don't do this because you don't want negative thoughts. That's why getting off to a good start is so huge for everyone. The first score in the conference title game, massive.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll start out on the
good job, anyone.
And this one goes nowhere.
Shed and skate, baby.
Yardage back at the
Shed
22.
and skate, baby.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Anticipate something short here. We'll cover 1.
On second down, here's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. A big hit. Knocked out sideways around the 37. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Coleman now.
Yeah.
Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
2nd and 12.
On second down, Ryan.
Look at the tight wide over the
Down goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner.
Somebody.
In there to sack him for a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan rolling to all the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Wormley, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Don't do that,
Here's
buddy.
Matt Bosher on the punt. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
First down, Garoppolo. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 2nd down and just 1.
Oh.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Is it available?
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's
how do you walk through a 300-pound lineman, bro? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Keep your ass on the sideline.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Coleman.
Hit.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. To throw is Ryan. And the Niners get there.
He ain't reading the check down at all, bro. It's going to be easy. He ain't reading the check down at all, bro.
Here's Matt Bosher now.
Give you the check down,
away for
man.
the second time.
Giving it away.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Kind of a kick.
Fielded at the 33.
Ah, he got me out of feet.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
The feet, man.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. This is their 3rd drive right now. Maybe not about points, just about getting something.
Counter.
They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
Quick snap.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side.
We out! Let's go! Give me that fun I like, boy.
To the races, down the right side.
Give me that fun I like, boy. Let's get it. Got him out of that 44 defense. Say that.
72 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Go, man. Perfect play call.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Get it.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Ryan on first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A really nice
If I had that guy, I had him in a
25
vertical hook. Why was he not covering that?
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. This is Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing
Looking a little
yardage
corner
back
blitz
near
to him,
midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
These are great play calls right now, bro. Too crazy. "49-yard line, should be a little bend but don't break." I don't know what he does here. Let's see what type of set he comes out of. Right. Good, match it. OLB strike 2 is a call.
Now Ryan on second down.
Reed.
And Jones has it over the middle.
No way, no way, no way. Don't let Julio beat you. Come on. Good job.
And he's going to be taken
Alabama
down
with Alabama violence right there.
reaching the 15-yard line. That one goes
funny thing is, he flipped it. I was
36
actually,
yards.
that defense was prepared to
And
stop it
that's
if
the
it run the
connection,
standard way,
Ryan
but
to
he flipped it.
Jones,
So
that this defense obviously has to key in on.
What it
Certainly
is.
feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Good shit, 91. Yo, he's owning fucking Harlow right now.
Being knocked back to the 18.
He's owning Harlow, bro.
Loss of a full 3 yards,
Shit, boy.
and now it's second down.
You're gonna rest though. You little orange there. Let's see why I really can't give him a rest. Really, listen here. Drop him into a spy, as a matter of fact.
To throw on second down.
There.
Ryan.
Let's go, Witherspoon.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Aketo Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys.
Know the cover 2 you're in, bro. Know when your cover 2 goes to match.
And you don't
Good
see
shit,
this
boy.
often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Couldn't
quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out into
that
play.
time off the right side. There it is. La. Give me slants. Second and 10, we need some yards. We at the 3-yard line here. Don't want to do anything crazy. You don't want to run an outside run. If you do audible sort of run, you want to go inside. See what the defensive looks like, though. 2, 3, 4. Base 4, 3. Safety. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and run this like here. Just right here.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. but I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Yeah,
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
Quarterback swap here. He's not moving Julio around.
Right?
So
He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. After the interception, here's Ryan.
Harlow's getting destroyed.
He goes down.
Sean Harlow is getting destroyed, bro.
For a loss of
6. 7 right there. Basically, I'm daring you to beat me with Julio. That was 1-on-1. Second and 16. We're going to call cover 4 out the huddle because we don't have it in our audible, so we're definitely going to be playing something different, most likely. Yeah. Don't want to show our hand, though. We don't want to come out and show that we're in cover 4. Gabriel's in the slot. Let's go ahead and do this.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan.
I want Julio! Let's get it, boy! You take away the read for Julio, and that's it.
Picked up by DeAndre.
Get it.
And into the end zone.
Get it.
6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Nothing's ever simple about
take away the read to Julio. Use that shit. He's not taking a check down.
Terrific read, an interception,
go, man.
And they took it to the house.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Heads in the bucket like bucket. Ah! Get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too
block, get off the block, get off the block. Fucking pass, bro.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
His man,
a big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Number 1 blitz right here. In the red zone. Not worried about getting beat too much. Just show blitz. You can tell.
They don't give it
there we go. 91 is there again, son. Eric Armstead.
Officially no gain on the play.
This is MVP of the game first half, bro.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on second down. Ryan. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
They hit me with a hot one, boy. Let's go this set here. Number 4 press.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A minute 59 to go in the
you better go for it, man. You need 7 here, brother.
We'll be back with more in the NFC
you need 7 here, brother.
After this.
our second best cover guys in the slot. Definitely want to match up Julio with our best guy by overall. Swap ball. That's a pass rush. That's a tackle. No extra yards, baby. Let's get it, man. Everyone, Robert, show 2.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on
3 receiver hooks. No, what you doing? What the fuck?
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down.
I don't know why my guy went always to the right, though. That's fucking weird as shit.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I'm saying. You can die by the blitz, baby. Let's get it, boy. Oh, the pulling guard.
It's Coleman here.
God.
And he'll take this
into
the end zone. Now, hold on here.
Got a hold of it, let's go.
So let's see what this
is
about.
Say, wait a minute, bro. Don't do my defense like that, man. Check it out. Overload blitz might be our call here if he goes 3 wide. Oh no, he went 3 tight ends.
And here we go on 1st and goal.
Okay, run it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw again is Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Linebacker blitz.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Ryan will throw again. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there,
hot routes, though.
And it'll bring up 3rd
down. Allowed, big fella. You're getting scared over there. Don't be getting scared, big fella. Give me crossfire. There you go. Back it up another 5 yards. Let's go.
So that'll back him up 5.
Get this cornerback matchup off. Leave that the way it is.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and goal.
He ain't looking to the halfback. He ain't looking to the... Oh, my goodness.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire. Decline. About 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
53, bro. Oh, baby.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. And Bryant's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
We're not going to force anything.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And San Francisco gets set to go here. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And this one's incomplete.
Wait, how do you overthrow him like that?
To George Kittle, it's tight end. That'll bring up second down.
I didn't end. Good call here.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Coverage. I'd like to send a nickel from here.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
He ain't got that 97 throw power. Bring that in there.
And brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Okay, this is cover 3. It's cover 3 bullshit. How do we want to attack that? Right up the seam, baby.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Some hang time on this thing. All the way to the sideline, boy. Don't let it bounce inside.
Now is this one sent away.
There you go, bucko. 2 timeouts, 44 seconds.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over.
You're going to be great.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Today.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Today.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
I know when to pass off. Big dog. 3 hot routes per play again, though. What route did you leave on the field, sir? None?
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
You get vertical with him.
To throw again. Ryan.
Muddied up there, read, boy. Let's get it.
Goes down. Solomon Thomas from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4.
If you don't take a lead, bro, you get fucked up out here. Moving back.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
So much of this game is about leverage. We talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Boogie.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
I would never get them on trap plays. I wish I had a fucking stretch.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
2-touchdown game, bro.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
And now whistles.
Trying to get it off, or you gonna keep taking these L's, boy?
Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was first
there it
and
is.
5.
Now he's taking his time. He's going to his fucking
down.
adjustments here and turning off aggressive pass rush.
So the
Pay
offense
attention to
has
shit
it
like that,
first and 10.
3-5 wide, but drop it.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
In motion goes the tight end. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And lose yardage here. Back at the 31. The loss of a full 3 yards.
Kittle don't be out here, bro.
Second down.
So statistically,
Kittle ass don't be out here,
both
son.
of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Here we go.
Halfback sent in motion. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I got what I wanted, but I didn't.
Coming in from his outside linebacker spot, he buries it for a loss of 10 or 11.
Just did not execute, bro.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Here's Garoppolo to throw.
It's a touchdown, bro. It's a touchdown.
Tech McKinley in there to drop him. And back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Back-to-back
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards Stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen.
Stop holding my boys,
the first
man.
part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle.
What is that?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That's cool. One play action. Don't get sacked.
Throwing now. Ryan on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
No, you're just not aggressive enough for me, bro. Get the fucking ball. Go get the fucking ball, buddy.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Them boys is in position. Position. Boys. Them boys.
The Falcons on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On third down, Ryan. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is fielded at the 27.
36, why couldn't you get up there to be a blocker? God damn it.
Return, as it is, still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. As they run the counter play. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, run it. Fuck it. No one blocking, huh?
A 2nd down carry for Booker. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. To throw is
That's a pick. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play.
The dope man that sold me that right
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Come on, baby.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now let's go.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
3-19.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. The swing pass caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
You get Jason Peters out in space, though. One time.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line now.
Fix that.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
No fucking way.
He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it.
No fucking way.
His guys will get the football back.
Oh, damn.
About the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Yeah, as if you didn't think I saw that hole, huh?
7. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Right.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
What happened, big fella?
What happened? Kind of threw himself out of the game early. The other way to put it.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Defense showing blitz. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
I think he's going to do it again.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And no escaping.
But you're not looking at the check down. Again.
Reuben Foster in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down. Jones will come now in motion right.
Let's go.
On second down, Ryan. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's third down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Third and long, it's Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
How many times I've been gashed with power roll out of that formation, buddy?
And 9.
Another
carry, same story. Fourth quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Now Ryan on second down. Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Had the corner out.
I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take. And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
It probably is.
On third down, Ryan, and he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him for his second.
What about that ass back, buddy?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's getting and he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, wow.
Give him 22 on that one. And the Falcons are going to get a first. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Here's Sanu on the catch. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Okay.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the feature points of the end route
is
being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
We're Storm Brave out of the huddle.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Ryan to throw.
2 points? Nope.
Well, as most
we're going to take that back to 6, boy.
Their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
He's probably trying to find out how to audible to an onside kicker now. Where an elbow.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Can you imagine if I fumbled that?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points out and get a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin.
And that's the way the cookie fumbles. Pin concept, nigga. You mean, Mike?
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
See that cover 4 on first down.
To kick it away.
We take it. We take it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Just in case you thought that 10-point deficit was actually doable.
Ready to head back out here.
Not today, Sonny.
On first down, Ryan. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Should have threw the post to
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Damn, Daniel.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh, come on now. I got you in that 3-receiver hook, buddy.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now Ryan on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. His second sack now here tonight. Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
It'll be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. In motion is Austin Hooper. On second down, here's Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Garoppolo's going to throw it. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Back in the clock, man.
Here's Bradley Pena now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Second and 10 now. Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down. Ryan flush to his right. And finding the tight end Hooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, Ryan. First down as he's up to the 48.
That completion, though. Stop.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Ryan. And no escaping this time.
What you was expecting to see?
They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan, now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Take the knee so I don't fucking risk the player getting injured here.
Like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Try to use a new line. Why not?
One last shot for Ryan. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
You can do this damn recap real quick, though. No catches for Noah Brown. That's insane. Four sacks. Oh my goodness, man. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sacks, 4 picks. shit. That sucks.